Hello everyone, my name is Adreden and today we are back in Dual Universe. I tried to record this episode once already, and it seemed to not record quite correctly. The audio was off. Anyhow, we're here now, and we're going to take a look at this here ship, and just sort of what I've been up to for the last week, roughly. Yeah, so first off, if you want to get your ship into this particular camera view, you press insert. I didn't really know that until, Pal told me how to do it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's something. And I've been working on this ship quite a bit. Now, I've been trying to learn how to do conic shapes and other various features. And so I've kind of done a bunch of those, but I've only done about half of it on this particular ship, so let's one of the things that I showed in the previous video was sort of what it looks like from first-person view. I really do like the overall look of this thing. Like, it's sort of just like you're just dangling above the ground, and it's really interesting to be kind of like lording over some of the vehicles around. Maybe we'll just actually take it for a bit of a quick spin. I've got something cooking for the very end of this episode, but, we'll get there eventually. But yeah, I really like the shadow that this thing casts. It's kind of interesting. Now I do want to finish... See, on this side, there's a pane of glass. Now, we only have certain sizes of glasses, and how they fit all is kind of weird, but on this side, I haven't quite gotten to finishing off this side, but I need to take these voxels out and reconfigure them so that they are better aligned with this piece of glass. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, we may do some interesting things here with this kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm just going to go quickly grab some stuff at the traders, and I'll be back. Yeah, I also wanted to say it kind of took a little bit more time for me to get used to flying this one because it's very, it's very big and bulky, and just the way that it turns and rotates just feels different. Plus, because I'm below its sort of center of gravity, it just reacts differently. So it's, yeah, it feels very different. And yeah, once again, it's very strange to just kind of be like over the edges. You're just kind of dangling. It was weirder before when I did not have glass in it, of course, because when I first made this thing, I just needed it to just do some cargo hauling. And yeah, that was something. So I'm thinking about putting maybe some screens in here, and then changing this one over to a big clear LCD screen. So that's going to take a bit of work, but that should be fine. There's the target we're after. So yeah, let's just go and grab those things I need, and then we'll go back to our base, take a look at what I've been up to, because yeah, we've been growing and it's been interesting. And here we are. So sometimes I land with this little green vector on because it's easier for me to take a look and see. Swoosh! I don't ever mean to squish these guys with vehicles, but it's just like there's so many of these tiny ones around that it's kind of weird. Did not. Alright, what cool ones do we have? Now there's one behind us that looks pretty cool. Let's go take just a spin around. There you go, somebody's done something interesting there. Lots of them still are just a bunch of elements on very simple things going on, right? Like very simple honeycomb frames, you know? Which is okay, I guess. I guess it's time for us to lower to the ground. We'll do it in this view here, because it's kind of interesting to see. Take off these trajectories. Don't go backwards, please. Air brakes on. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty interesting seeing some of these craft. Okay, stop. Alrighty. So yeah, let's take a quick look at that guy, and then we'll probably take off, because I'm gonna do some stuff here. Gets a little bit choppy over here because it's just so much going on. Oh yeah, this is a nice sized vehicle. Probably a small, maybe a medium. Some big engines on it, that's for sure. Capsule-like. Alright, it's got some large hover engines. Cool. It's space engines as well, so neat. It's cool. Yeah, it's neat seeing bigger vehicles showing up now and then. There's not really a whole lot of them around yet, but ooh, there's a nice little car thing. That's kind of cool. Not enough of those around. And what was that one that looked really spiky? Over here? Oh yeah, that's kind of interesting. Interesting. Oh, got some good voxelmancy going on with this person. Yeah, I like that. Working them voxels. Alrighty. I'm gonna see if I can get what I can here. I don't actually think I can now. The rights did load. Oh, nice. This guy looks like he's done some work too. Beautiful. Cool. Anyhow, I'll be back in a bit. Alright guys, we are back. So, I'm just kind of hovering over here. I'm just going to lower things down, and we're going to take a quick look at some of the voxel stuff that I was doing. Just so you get a feel of, you know, what I've been up to mostly for this. We're going to kind of crash back down to the ground here. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Build. Well, lots of this is, you know, I need to finish off these rings. These edges here are hard to finish off to have that sharp look, but I know a way to do it, so I just need to copy and paste a bunch of stuff and delete some things. It'll be a bit of a pain in the butt, but you know, not as much of a pain in the butt as actually trying to make this conic section here. Been a real bugger to do, but it's a matter of you know, figuring it out. It's weird too, because some of these things, some of these lines are just naturally wonky, and some of them are kind of straight. It's hit or miss. Anyway, the basics of this is just sort of, do I have my material? I think so. It's in the wrong container. We gotta unlink that guy. There you go. Yeah, basically, you know, I'll find like a weird imperfection like this guy here, and then add like a voxel in, and then I'll take the smoothing tool, and then I'll try to average it out to whatever else is there, right? You know? And it takes quite a while, there you go, to do, but so far, you know, I like the results overall. Gotta definitely add one more in there. We'll just take out this one little thing. Do not want a triangle there. Try that one. This is where, you know, it gets to be. Yeah, see, it's just like, it's where it gets to be a problem. It's like, okay, so I keep on adding, and I keep on adding until I get something that's kind of smooth. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go into probably do a tutorial on that, because it's its own whole beast. Yeah, so we'll go into that later. Yeah, the ship flies pretty well. It needs maybe a couple more of these engines. I don't know, maybe I'll stick ones on the opposite, like put them out like that. I was thinking about putting wings there though, but I don't know. But then I need a whole bunch more equipment too. So yeah, I just recently added this luminescent glass. That was not in the last recorded attempt of this video. Anyway, it's in there now, so that's good. Yeah, basically here. Wow, man, I don't know. Let's see, what have I done? I did some programming with this little board, so you hear that nasty sound? Just make that go away with the press of a button. At least it should go away, mostly. Because this thing here activates and deactivates all these boards. Which is fantastic! It's quite useful. I started to put cargo on the roof because it was just a little bit more convenient for me. I could walk around and look up, and these were here. These are the brand new ones. I just didn't have space for them on the ground. It was too much. But as you can see, I have pretty much, you know, I have more of the refineries, but I can't add them up here because there's just not quite enough space. Maybe I could squeeze them in, but I'm like, why? Why even keep messing with this place? I probably could have had a couple more levels if I would have maybe done something down here. But I decided I kind of like this weird underwater thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep this structure. Maybe I won't. we'll see. I probably won't destroy it until I need the core for something. But so what I've done is, I've been spending time, lots of time, and I think if we click on this, yeah, it's finally done. I built myself a large static core unit, so we're going to build that probably one of these episodes. Well, I don't know if I'm going to actually do it on camera, because there's a lot to probably move, but maybe. Anyways, I'll probably put it out in the lake? I don't know. This is why I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on camera, because it's just like I'm waffling back and forth on what I want to do with this thing. Man, what else did I say the last time? I had set up, obviously these ones are set up to automatically just process the main ores. 4 for the main tier 1 ones, and then I have the 2 more for the tier 2 ores, so that I can get, chromium and calcium and such. Which I do need to put this in here, and some calcium there, and some aluminium maybe there. Anyhow, this is all ready to go probably for another round of it, but I've been making products and selling to people. Been having these ones automatically do some alloys, and then feed into here, which feed into these metal formers, and those eventually feed into this one, which then gets kicked over into this, which was doing some type of container. And yeah, anyhow, I don't know that I'm going to continue that, because I think I've flooded the local market for it, so, well, okay. I'll probably do some more parts from all different things. Yeah, and lots of these things are connected up. I definitely need some more of these electronics things. I think I have some of the parts for them. Maybe I even started them. There's one. It's just there's a lot of electronics parts that are required, and I need more of these units to produce them. Some of them are like 4 or 5 minutes, right? And if you have 400 or 500 of those for some of these larger blocks, you're just like, oh my god, that's going to take me freaking like a day or 2 to do, which is, I don't know, it's fine. It's annoying, but it's also fine. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I've been, I play a lot of 7 Days to Die, and some of the crafting in that seems a little too simple for me. So I kind of appreciate the longer lengths. It's all arbitrary in a way. I mean, it's all, when you build a blueprint, right? Like, I don't know what it was that actually built that little speeder. Was it nanites? Was it an energy beam like Star Trek? Like a teleporter fabricator thingy? I don't really know. So how does this whole technology that these guys have work, right? They can control singularities. I just, the technology level is extremely high. Would it take them that long to build certain machines? I don't know. I don't really know. That's world building continuity stuff. That's not what I'm here to discuss. Anyhow, so that's basically it, I think. I didn't want to like belabor it too much. I'm definitely going to be expanding the number of units I've got, but I need a large factory block. I was kind of curious. Maybe we will take a small look at it. There it is, and we'll probably put it in this guy, can we? It is too big. Failed to move items. Can't seem to move it into that block, so maybe if we link ourselves that and transfer. We could have just linked to this one, to be honest. Would not have been an issue. We'll do that. And then we're pretty much good to go, I think. Take a look at it. That would be deploy on number 5. Whee! I really do like this underwater environment. I kind of wish I made a bigger lake base, but whatever. It is what it is. So somewhere down here-ish is probably the, I don't know, deepest area of the lake. Somewhere. If we go number 5, and we select an item, we do this guy, and that's huge. Look at the size of this thing. I think this would be at an okay place to deploy it. I don't think it's over or intersecting with my other thing. Oh, it is a little bit. Look at that. See, it's huge. I need to go somewhere way over here. It would be kind of interesting to put it right next to it. Don't quite know. That would be here. Maybe there. And I can walk from one to the next. I don't know. We'll see. Now I was curious if... Oh yeah, I can't do. Now how much can we move it up? And then does that eventually move the floor of this whole thing up so that I can leave it off? So I can have sort of a maximum... Oh, look at that, guys. Sort of a maximum build. Put it above the water. Like that. I don't know if this will even click. It might click. Element is not currently in your active inventory, so we have to go link. You cannot deploy two voxels or elements outside of building zone. Okay. I don't quite know what that means. Anyhow, it is interesting that you can press page up and page down to move the whole thing up and down. How that affects everything, I don't know, guys. Anyway, this is one of the things we'll be doing in the next couple episodes. I think I know maybe I said that I was going to go to space. I am going to try to do that this week, but I also do need a bigger friggin' factory. So can it stay there if I go outside of its range? If I go to the shore somewhere, wherever the shore eventually is, really far away apparently, does it move? Look at the size of that thing. The little one has got its maximum size right there. That's like the size of it. But yeah, you can press your different arrow keys and stuff to move it up and down and whatnot, so that should be a decent sized factory. You know, you'll be okay. Anyhow, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it here. This is sort of what I'll be working on soon. You've seen, yeah, the update with my other ship, where I guess it's just outside of range to be visible. The linked container is now something or other. Probably out of range. In range? Out of range? I don't know. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you are new to the channel and want to learn more about Dual Universe or 7 Days to Die, you can hit the subscribe button. I think this is going to lower it too darn low. And yeah, and share with anybody you think you might find it interesting. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.